Hi, and welcome to the summer issue of the Safety Training Net. I'm going to give you a quick overview about what we're covering in this one, and it is including a PowerPoint makeover, an activity called Summary Grids, an explosion crossword, a link to a survey, and a webinar video, and a few useful links for you. So again, I want to thank all of my subscribers. If you're already receiving this, I really appreciate your support and your desire to make safety training the best that it can be. If you're not a VIP subscriber yet, it's only $5 a month. And when you join for the year, that's even less than $5 a month. So less really than a cup of coffee a month if you go somewhere like Starbucks. So please consider upgrading. It helps me keep this newsletter going. Plus you'll get resources every single month and not just periodically sent directly to your inbox. So let's talk about PowerPoint presentations. These are some three basic things to keep in mind. And I pulled out an old PowerPoint that I created back in 2002, I think it was, a really long time ago, and I'm pretty appalled about how it looked. So I used that to revamp it. So in this newsletter, we talked about colors, font choice, and illustrations. And I made this short video, which you can find here if you follow the links, on how to really make a makeover of an old bad presentation to something that's much more visually appealing and actually better at communicating the information that it's intended to communicate. I also give a link to a survey, and I'd really like your help with this survey. It's one question. It'll take you 5 seconds if you click through and just really give me your answer to what do you think is the greatest challenge when delivering safety training. I also shared an AI Instagram account that I've put together. I use images created with AI all the time in safety training, and many people are curious about what's possible. I will plan to have a webinar in the near future about how to create them yourself, but if you want to check out what's there now, just scan the QR code, or you can find this AI for Safety on Instagram if you have an Instagram account. Also, here's an activity called Summary Grids, and pretty simple activity. You can read about it in the newsletter, and you'll see an example of that here. Here's a few links related to slide creation, since I'm talking about slides this month a lot. Slides Go, Slides Mania, and Pitch. Some pretty interesting stuff in all of those. Here's a reminder that you can buy my last book that came out last June, either on ASSP's website, Amazon, or in the Safety Fundamentals bookstore. Here's a link for a webinar I created, a really short version of the book. It was an hour or less, on how to make your safety training stick. I did this for Avetta, and Avetta has it on their website, and you can download it and watch it. They do believe they ask for your contact information before you can download it, but it's easy to access, and the link is here as well. Finally, 2 major past safety emergencies, tragedies, however you want to frame it, occurred in August related to dust explosions or related to workplace explosions. So I created this dust explosion prevention crossword puzzle training activity. It's a little difficult. If you want to download it and use it in your class, you can click on the link here and get that right away. Finally, thank you again for reading the newsletter. I really appreciate your support. If no one read this, I wouldn't be creating it. I really hope it helps you make your safety training the best that it can be.